Welcome to Office of Equipment Management, Operator Responsibility and Walk-Around Inspection for Lightweight Vehicles. At the end of this course, you will have a better understanding of your responsibility as a GDOT vehicle operator. You will also understand preventative maintenance, checks and services. You'll understand scheduled PM services, and you will also understand how to do a visual walk-around inspection of the vehicle you're going to operate. The vehicle operator is responsible for ensuring that all maintenance, repairs, and scheduled services are completed according to GDOT PM guidelines. The operator is in direct contact with the vehicle or equipment and is required to know what is required for daily maintenance, how much water, oil, air, fuel, and grease the vehicle uses on a daily or weekly basis. This makes the operator the most knowledgeable person for that vehicle. All vehicles require servicing, including but not limited to the following. The operator is responsible for fuel, oil, brake fluid, power steering fluid, coolant, and tire pressure. The responsibility of preventative maintenance on a vehicle belongs to the person that is operating the equipment at that time. It does not matter who the last operator was. The responsibility belongs to the person that is in control of the vehicle. A complete and visual walk-around inspection of the vehicle is required to check for discrepancies or damage each time the vehicle is parked or moved. Check for fluid leaks, tire pressure, or any potential hazards or objects close by. How to perform a walk-around inspection. When you approach the vehicle, check for leaks underneath the vehicle as indicated by the yellow arrows in this photo. Look for any body damages, cracked or chipped windshield, or any other window that is damaged. Visually look at all tires for proper inflation. Safety inspection. All GDOT numbered and tagged vehicles are required to have an annual safety inspection. All operators of numbered and tagged GDOT vehicles are required to submit the form DOT 9631 to their supervisor or shop no less than 30 days prior to safety inspection decal expiration date. The safety decal, most safety decals on lightweight vehicles will be located on the lower left-hand corner of the windshield in front of the driver. Check the safety decal and make sure that it has not expired. Also make sure that it is legible and not missing. The safety decal should not interfere with the driver's line of sight or the operation of the windshield wipers. Let's keep it clean. Keeping the vehicle clean inside and out, the vehicle should be ready for public view as well as for the next person who might use it. Remember, you're representing our agency. Let's talk about tires. Always check tire pressure cold. Never add cold air to a hot tire or one that has just been driven or has been sitting in the sun and is hot to the touch. Use a reliable tire gauge. Replace missing valve stem caps. They prevent dirt from getting into the valve cores, which can cause them to leak air. For vehicles under 10,000 pounds gross vehicle weight rating, a tire will be scheduled for replacement when any major tread has only 3/32 of an inch of tread remaining in any major groove. Additionally, any tires that have cuts in the sidewall or in the grooves deep enough to see the threads or wire cords or tires that are dry rotten must be replaced. Always check with the shop manager, shop supervisor, or shop foreman about your tires to make sure they are ready for replacement. And don't forget the spare tire. Tire tread depth can be easily checked by using a penny. To use a penny, turn the coin so that Lincoln's head is upside down. Place it down in any of the major grooves. If you cannot see the top of Lincoln's head, the tire is good. If you can see the top of Lincoln's head, the tire is worn out and ready to be replaced. Tread wear indicators are molded in between the major grooves of the tire during the manufacturing process. When the wear indicators are below the tire tread, the tire is still good and not ready for replacement. Tread wear indicators that are even with the tire tread indicate that the tire is ready for replacement as you can see in this picture. For information on proper tire size, tire type, and tire air pressure amounts for the vehicle you're operating, always look inside the driver's door for the data plate or consult the vehicle's owner's operator's manual. This is a tire data plate located in the driver's side vehicle door jamb with the tire and loading information. The owner's manual or operator's manual is an excellent source of information about the vehicle you are operating. Under the hood checks and visual inspections. Most of the new vehicles in the GDOT fleet have see-through fluid reservoirs, such as coolant, windshield washer, and brake fluid reservoirs. It only takes a quick look at the reservoir to determine if the fluid level is correct. Fluid level indicators are molded into the side of the reservoir. They indicate low to high, minimum to maximum fluid levels. The windshield washer reservoir in this picture shows full, as you can see by the arrow. The brake fluid reservoir is at the maximum full level as indicated by the arrow. The engine oil level dipstick will need to be checked manually to make sure that the oil level is correct. Most of the oil dipstick handles are now yellow in color. The oil level indicators on the engine oil dipstick let you know if the oil level is good or if oil needs to be added to the engine. The engine oil fill cap is where engine oil is added to the engine. Most all oil caps will indicate what type of oil to put in the engine. This cap indicates SAE 5W20 oil should be used in this engine. Take a quick look at the battery to check the connections. The battery terminals, and any connection should be clean and free of corrosion. In this picture, the battery terminals and battery posts are corroded and should be cleaned. Battery cleaner and protector are available at the district maintenance shop. Preventative maintenance service cycles are done every 6,000 miles and are documented as an A, B, or C service. A and B services for on-road tag vehicles that fall within the following guidelines shall be performed at commercial establishments whenever possible. The services shall include lubrication, oil, and oil filter only. The PM commercial service is charged on the Ride Express fuel card only. A and B services are prohibited from being charged to ARI. Make sure the vendor is informed before a service is done. A and B preventative maintenance services shall be performed at the nearest qualified commercial service center, not to exceed 30 miles from the assigned work location. Only the A and B PM service can be charged on the Ride Express fuel card. A and B PM services are limited to the following dollar amounts: $75 for automobiles, light-duty trucks, and vans up to 8,600 pounds gross vehicle weight rating. 100% full synthetic oil is not recommended. A service. PM service A is at 6,000 miles or 200 hours. You need to refer to the GDOT PM manual, change the engine oil and oil filter, lube all grease fittings, check all fluid levels, check the lights, check the windshield wipers, check the tire pressure, check all belts and hoses, inspect the air filter, and replace as needed. B service. Change the engine oil and oil filter, lube all grease fittings, check all fluid levels, check the lights, check the wipers, check the tire pressure, check all belts and hoses, replace the cabin air filter, inspect the air filter, and replace as needed, and rotate the tires. C service. Change the engine oil and oil filter, lube the grease fittings, check all fluid levels, check the lights, check the wipers, check the tire pressure, replace the belts, the air filter, and the cabin filter. Drain and flush the cooling system, rotate the tires, replace the fuel filters, and service the automatic transmission. The WEX Fuel Card is used to put fuel in the vehicle that is assigned to. Charge the A and B services to the WEX Fuel Card. A and B services are not to be charged to ARI. The WEX Fuel Card can be used to have your vehicle washed and cleaned, provided the cost does not exceed $50 in a month. Ask your supervisor or administration for approval prior to having your vehicle washed and cleaned using the WEX Fuel Card. The WEX Fuel Card can be used for a tire repair not to exceed $100. This is for tire repair only and not for purchasing a new tire. The Department of Administrative Services, DOS, requires that Report My Driving decals be placed on all state-owned vehicles. The intent of Report My Driving is to provide feedback from the public about vehicle operators. This gives us the tool to alter driver behavior, making the roads safer for all travelers. The only exception allowed for not having RMD are cases where identifying the vehicle could jeopardize the employee or the department's mission. These exceptions can only be granted by the Office of Equipment Management in conjunction with DOAS. All drivable vehicles that are tagged with a license plate will have a Report My Driving decal on the right rear of the vehicle, typically on the bumper tailgate. The decal will be placed on the vehicle in full view for the traveling public. The operator of the vehicle will be responsible for making sure the decal is unobscured, unaltered, and correctly displayed and visible prior to each trip. Vandalizing, altering, or otherwise obscuring the decal in any way will result in a disciplinary action against the operator of the vehicle. No smoking policy. GDOT does not permit smoking, vaping, or tobacco use of any kind in any GDOT vehicle or equipment. Please refer to policy 3A-14. Questions. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact your district administration, district shop manager, shop supervisor, or shop foreman, or the Office of Equipment Management. PM review. Let's test your knowledge. Who is responsible for preventative maintenance on a vehicle? A, the district repair shop, B, the district motor pool, or C, whoever is currently in control of the vehicle. The correct answer is C, whoever is currently in control of the vehicle. How do you pay for PM services or purchase fuel? A, I can use my Visa card and turn in the receipt for reimbursement. B, any vendor that accepts ARI, or C, the Ride Express card. The correct answer is C, the Ride Express card. What is the dollar amount the operator can spend on an A and B PM service for cars, light-duty trucks, and vans up to 8,600 pounds gross vehicle weight rating? A, $100, B, $75, or C, $150? The correct answer is B, $75. How often are you required to get an oil change? A, when the change engine oil light flashes on the instrument panel, every 6,000 miles, every 4,000 miles. The correct answer is B, every 6,000 miles. When is a safety inspection due? A, monthly, B, every 6 months, C, never, the decal was already on the vehicle, or D, annually. The correct answer is D, annually. When are you required to do a walk-around inspection of the vehicle you're going to operate? A, monthly, B, weekly, C, each time the vehicle is parked or moved, check for fluid leaks, tire pressure, or any potential hazards or objects close by. The correct answer is C, each time the vehicle is parked or moved. This concludes GDOT lightweight vehicle walk-around inspection and operator responsibility.